Today I continue with another hilarious clip from Friends Learn English with Friends Hot Christmas. Actually, studying learning English this way is very relaxing and very easy to get the knowledge. Yeah, I will try my own best to study more and more and spend more time for this. So this clip is to discuss about the way Ross is using the super. So for on Christmas, Monica and Rachel are hosting a party, inviting people to come over for Christmas. Unfortunately, the knob on the radiator was broke. So they asked the super here is the short term of superintendent to replace it. But the shop is closed until Tuesday. And according to Ross, he is playing the hardball and maybe what he wants is some tips, some money to and he can support. He does not like, the super does not like cookies from Monica at all. So Ross is trying to give him money, to give him a tip with a hope that he can help him to replace the knob and to make the place cooler because now you know the party is for Christmas, but it's super hot and people are sweating everywhere. And in the end, the super insisted that the shop is closed. That's why he cannot do anything, and he really liked Monica's cookie. And at the end of the scene, there is a mistletoe. Mistletoe is a kind of leaf, and people believe that when two people are standing at the mistletoe, there's a man and a woman, and they are supposed to kiss each other. And the super really wants to kiss Rachel, but she said no, it's the basil, not the mistletoe. So let's dive in and study a lot of uh, hilarious vocabularies and the way Americans speak English short and how they connect the speech together. It's hard to tell because I'm sweating, but I use exactly what the chair bottle says. Um, so in the scene, Ross is trying to explain why his hair is wet, although he used exactly what the chair bottle says. And the term is hard to tell is a way to begin a conversation when you want to explain something that is very difficult to explain. It's hard to tell. An amount about the size of a pea, an amount about the size of a pea. So he's planning that in the bottle, according to the chair bottle, it states that users can use an amount about the size of a pea to put on their hair. But I don't know if Ross is putting too much, his hair turns into wet. He says an amount about. Then this other T at the end of about is chopped. An amount about, not amount about or amount about, but amount about, the size of a pea, an amount about. Remember, when T is after N, that T is chopped. Amount about. This is because the following sound is one that's very similar to amount about. Finally, notice of connects and is pronounced as over. Oh my God. Over. So amount about the size of amount about the size of a pea. Amount about the size of a pea. Amount about the size of amount about the size of a pea amount of size about, oh my God, amount about the size of a pea. Ice, where's anyone take a napkin? Take a napkin. Monica, your guests are turning into turkey, okay? Your guests are turning into turkey, okay? He didn't say guess, he said guess. We often omit the T when it's in between two S consonant. Yes. Hey, get in line, buddy. I was next. If you cut in line, you rudely push in front of other people who have been waiting to cut in line. Probably because I have so much skin. Probably because I have so much skin. He said probably, not properly, probably. Then because turned into curse, and finally I have into I have. Probably because I have so much skin. 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 No, I will not cave. That means she will not change her mindset. Yeah, I'm with Mark. That means Rachel agrees with Monica. If you cave or cave in, as we also normally say, you give up an argument or cede under pressure. A lot of trainees cave in before finishing the hard training programs of the military. When they were all over, you go into your father's business. Did you cave? Then Rachel says she is with Monica. What does this mean? She agrees with her. All right, you know how you say I never seize the day. Well, all right, even though he's just super, I'm seizing. To seize means to grab something that is of some value in a quick way, especially because someone else might take it if you don't hurry. We often use this figuratively when we say to seize an opportunity. Seize the day is a collocation that means to make the best out of every day. Well, all right, even though he's just super, I'm seizing. Super is short for superintendent, which is the person responsible for keeping the building in good condition. He is $50. Merry Christmas. No, that's your Christmas tip. Oh, hey, do you think there's a chance you can fix that radiator now? Radiator, a hollow metal device for heating rooms. Radiators are usually connected by pipes through with hot water is sent. So you can see in the picture, number 19 is the radiator. No can do, like I told the girl. I can get a new knob until Tuesday. I can get a new knob until Tuesday. Get it? When we pronounce can, we normally say without fully articulating the T, can. This is often the case when the T is after an N, as we already saw with the word amount. For example, instead of saying, I can't get a new knob until Tuesday, in normal speed, we say, I can get a new knob until Tuesday. I can get a new knob until Tuesday. That's why sometimes I heard that the native speaker say, I can and I can't in the same way. So it's really hard to get what they mean. I can get a new knob until Tuesday. You mean harbor? To play hardball is an expression often used in business or in the context of negotiation. It means to act with aggressiveness in order to get what you want. He's a nice guy, but he can play hardball when he needs to. Did you notice the modifications in the pronunciation of this question? Rachel said, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? This is called assimilation and is a process by which a sound causes another to change. So in the scene, it is what you gonna do, but when what T and Y together, they will say what you gonna do, what you gonna do. In this case, if there's a T before Y, it becomes ch. So but you can sound like but you. Happy Hanukkah. Oh yeah, they were so personal. It really showed you cared. Is this mistletoe? So Hanukkah is a religion for Jews, and it happens during Christmas time. So people usually think that this is the Jewish Christmas. In the scene, Ross and Monica religion, Ross and Monica are brothers and siblings, and their religion are Jewish. So he gave money to the superintendent and said, Happy Hanukkah. Oh yeah, they were so personal. It really show you care. That means he like the cookie and he does not like the idea of giving money, because when you give money to people, you don't really care. You don't really show effort, thinking, talk, or go buy shopping and choose the good one. It's so easy. You just give money. But when Monica was making cookies for the for the super. He really liked it. He realized it. He said that it was so personal. So is this the mistletoe? Like I say, you can see the green leaf right here, and they believe that when a man and woman are standing behind the below the mistletoe, they're supposed to kiss each other. And this scene, the super kind of bird wants to kiss Rachel, but Rachel said no, it's the basil, not the mistletoe. So that's it for today.